Why, hello there, everybody, and welcome to a fine Thursday evening, or whatever happens to be in your time zone. I'm sectoral leader Cody, and I'm Cody. Welcome on in, everybody. Oh my goodness! Wow. Okay. 0 multiplier, negative 0.2 to plus 0.2 multiplier, and a 0 multiplier. That is a really lame combination to get. That bird was a cheapskate. What the heck? And some of these crows just don't feel like giving nothing. 43 out of 100. The road to greatness outcome. There we go. The encouraging words outcome. That function has a special thing. Hey, look at that. Krista convinced the crows to give you a little bit back in the shiny exchange. 378. Mostly thanks to the Krista. The Wario did add a little to the multiplier. Krista's very good at convincing the crows to bring back shinies. Also, we got Rosie checking in 48 sessions with 96%. Got some amazing rates there. Rosie, Sai, welcome on in. Let me say hello in like the proper order here. Let me just scroll up to the top. Okay. Congrats on getting first Omega. Congrats on getting second J. Congrats on getting third Aqua. Aqua checking in for the 103rd time with that 99% attendance rate. It's only a matter of time before you start seeing 99.1%. You got Jay with 51 sessions. Omega with 104 sessions, maintaining that 100%. Sai with lucky number 13 sessions. Welcome on in. Let me scroll down a little more. Welcome on in, SLdr, with 61 sessions. Not getting very lucky on the shiny exchange this time round, but you never know. It always seems to go like one way or the other with the crows. And when the crows get generous, they can really get you a lot back. Like even when you put it in a small amount, that multiplier can get ridiculous. Jay got a little more lucky because of a Krista that convinced the crows to bring more back. Oh my goodness. And yeah, Rosie with the 48 sessions at 96%. Heck yes. Shiny exchange of 1,000. Oh my goodness. You got a matching Luigi. Also, you had a bird buff. That bird buff is actually what got you the multiplier there, the really good multiplier. Also, I think that Menda increased your multiplier. Wario did a little, but that Luigi there, that's automatically a 2 times multiplier. But Diamanda and Wario one's probably stacked on top of that. So yeah, the crows were very nice that time round. Yeah, you never know what you get with the shiny exchange. It's very complicated. Definitely not Gamba. It is an exchange in which you were hoping that you were the one who benefits. But it all depends on what the crows feel like retrieving. So, we have a little bit of weather talk. There's not too much weather to actually talk about. But there's a bit of weather to talk about. So we'll be doing our usual weather talk. And then we'll be doing our planet coaster. I'm feeling better today. Krista limited how late I was allowed to stay up. Actually, I was planning on resting early enough anyways. Because Krista actually has like in all the timelines, storylines that I have a Krista in, she's got that very like Karen side of her too. In terms of Karen, Caring, just to clarify. Wait, what did CC say? I have a kid Easter egg. What the? CC, what the heck? Oh my goodness. I hope none of you have, I hope none of you have auditory impairments, because that would have just been extremely confusing. By the way, CC did make that mistake. I actually anticipated it. So I had to spell it out letter for letter, because it did indeed choose the wrong form of that word. It chose the name form, not the word form. Krista is definitely not that category. No. Kirista has a very maternal side. There we go. It's a maternal side to her. If somebody's feeling unwell, then she's typically helping them out. Unless she feels unsafe around a particular person. But honestly, it takes effort to get to the point where Kirista feels that you're unsafe to be around. We got a red button. Speaking... Oh, jeez, that was not safe at all. Huh. So that's how it works on the just chatted screen. It just goes over me. I don't move at all, apparently. I guess on the just chatted screen, the effort is sort of half-arsed. You know what? That's fine. That works. Otherwise, I need to assign, like, separate coordinates for the just chatted scene, and it becomes a bit chaotic to deal with. Are you getting sick too often? I am getting sick too often. I'm probably going to be going to a clinic and making mention of that sometime soon here. It's probably something underlying that keeps triggering it, so. Which, honestly, could make me suspect maybe it's something bacterial, so it's like, yeah, let's, get that all checked or whatever. Either that or my body despises 2026. That possibility, too, could be something. But the thing is, even though I'm in really bad terms with 2026, with how things have gone so far, there's a decent amount of good events forecast for me, so I'm looking forward to these. If things go well, I could ultimately be doing, like, international travel by the end of this year, which would be pretty cool. Not in December when they triple airline prices. No thanks. I'm not doing that. I'm sticking around here for the for the holiday season. That was actually how I did the Australia stuff too in 2019. I did January 2nd. That was post-holiday ticket prices. That was when it started. And look, have a good lurk. Hopefully it's a high-quality lurk. Hopefully good things happen in that lurk. Hopefully, recovery. All that good stuff. Oh, nice. That'll be fun. I miss traveling. I did it a lot when my dad was in the army. Traveling is a lot of fun. I used to do that more often, and then finances became worse because our economy is a bloody joke. Imagine if I was in, like, a Scandinavian country or something. I have a feeling that things would have been, like, so much better. Look, not to, like, diss on North America too much, but North America has absolutely no right to call themselves a good economy. I think North America's got one of the worst economies of developed countries. North America is a continent, but I can't get it. Oh my goodness. I'll totally diss on it. It deserves it. North American culture, I'm just like, well, like, our culture is, like, mixing and evolving all the time, so I guess I can't consistently say this, but overall, like, our economy and, the general economics, there we go, the economics, that is a more appropriate word to use for this. The economics have got to be some of the worst in the world. Like, I do my research, and as much as I've, like, I wouldn't mind living in Australia and all that stuff. I have done my research. Australia is actually not a very affordable place to live in. Although, if I chose the area that I was in during most of 2019, there is a very real possibility I'd do well there. Mind you, it's in the Northern Territory, so monsoon season, like the tropical seasons, are all subject to the tropical seasons. Of course, when others are wearing sweaters when it's 14 degrees, I'm probably still going to have, like, my t-shirt on or something like that because I'm just too used to Canada's indecisive climate. Honestly, see, those are some aspects that I just love the heck out of globally, is like the nature in every area. And the weather to an extent. I wouldn't be very entertained if I was in a desert region by the weather, because it's just like sunny, 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 and then you get the odd day where it decides to just pour, and then it just goes back to sunny for another like month or two. Not to mention the heat waves that are kicking up over there. That's actually part of the weather talk discussion today. Is the heat building up over there, which is bleeding into Southern California and right up the decent portion of the coastline of California. No heat, please. I'm so tired of the heat. Now, even though desert heat is a dry heat, still, the heat they can get is pretty harsh and makes up for the lack of a feels like. Not to mention, exceeding triple digits in Fahrenheit, or exceeding like 40-something mark. The heck is it again? Wait. I can do this command. Wait. Oh, nope, no. Right from here. Convert Celsius 100. 37.8. You know, that's not quite our body temperature, is it? Our body temperature, our normal body temp, well, that is within normal range, but I don't think that's right, like, dead center of our normal range. I don't think I'm going to get a proper answer if I type it in. Minus AI, because I don't want an AI answer. If I can spell temperature, minus AI, because I don't want an AI answer. See, I like the fact that when you take out the AI thing, it pulls from the most reliable article and takes a snippet from there. Yeah, National Institutes of Health is actually a pretty reputable site. It is 37, like no decibels. Which is actually 98.6 Fahrenheit, which makes the Fahrenheit scale make even less sense. Oh my goodness. Oh my, but one of the weeks when I flared a fever, I didn't get a fever this last time. My body temperature fluctuated somewhat during this, but it didn't really, like, too much. Just some other really annoying symptoms. Okay. It was 103, right? I was breaking a fever of 103, which is very close to go to the hospital. Like, 1 more degree Fahrenheit, and that would have been hospital. But that's how my fevers work. When my body is aggressively fighting, like, temperature abnormalities or certain illnesses, my body gets really aggressive and usually goes, like, high end, but it doesn't quite hit the hospital threshold. It gets close to it, but it doesn't quite hit it. 100 Fahrenheit for body temperatures is pushing low-grade fever. Yeah, getting pretty close. Daily temperature can differ by 0.5 Celsius or 0.9 Fahrenheit. Oh. So the 100 Fahrenheit thing still doesn't make any sense. So I still don't really get Fahrenheit very much, but hey, there we go. But I've looked at the weather long enough that I could easily memorize. Yeah, 32's freezing. So I know where it can expect ice activity and all that stuff, like freeze and rain, etc., etc. Honestly, I'd push a low-grade fever even if I'm stressed and not sick. Place sucks. Yeah, fevers are not really that fun. And when they get to a certain extent, you can also develop headaches from them and all the other unpleasant symptoms. But yeah, for the most part, I'm better today. Well, I guess that's it for that. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to switch over to Planet Coaster. Sorry, Planet Coaster 2. Gotta be more specific because there is a first one and there's a second one. I actually did remember to boot up Steam this time. Imagine that. Planet Coaster 2, which means I gotta move the chat up here so I can actually see the chat. And I've got to press the button that changes us to Planet Coaster 2. Planet Coaster 2, Part 4. We're actually on Part 4, I hope. We need to go. Sleep calls. All right, Dark Dragon Warrior. Have a good rest. I hope it's high quality. I hope it goes uninterrupted. All that good stuff. My dream of zombies tonight? Oh, gosh. Hopefully it's zombies that you're safe from. That like a firm, solid barrier that they cannot break through. Like, hopefully you got a nice, solid barrier separated. No, in the middle of zombies. Don't want to be dealing with none of that. Have a good rest. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Carista's not a very big fan of zombies either. She likes to stay away. Except for the ones that can be charmed. Yes, she has done that before. But, in defense. Carista has charmed enemies. She usually does it in defense, or sometimes to manipulate them. Or if we need information from somebody. Oh my... Why is the Discord overlay enabled for this? I thought I shut it off. I'd like to shut it off globally, but there's certain things that I want to run it for. There was performance issues. Like, I don't know for sure, but every other instance of me running the Discord overlay has resulted in issues.
Delicious.
Snackies. Welcome on in, Coyotail. I only have a little bit of trail mix, so I'm actually going to have to pause that redeem now.
Water.
I've got a little bit. I forgot to update that description. It's not grapes. I had grapes yesterday. I didn't have grapes today. Good stuff. And some hydration. Don't mind if I do. I will catch up on my hydration. Yesterday, whatever the heck I was under yesterday felt like it cost extra hydration. My cat really hates it when I don't give her my full attention. I cannot see what I'm typing. Oh my gosh. Thanks for the care package, Coyotails. By the way, this is a fantastic reminder for everybody else. If you haven't hydrated in a while, now's a great time to do so. I'm going to load up a scenario here. Planet Coaster 2 loads up so much faster than everything else. I was playing Planet Zoo not long ago. I finally decided to install and give it a try. It takes a decade for things to load. Okay. Change to this, and then I have to, we have a cat that's also... Oh, I forgot to do this again. I'm so tired of OBS screwing up the containers. Embedded containers suck. Okay, we're going to change this to target Planet Coaster 2. I hope Carista was well behaved on my file yesterday. She wasn't being too suggestive or unusual now, was she? Just the typical what you'd expect from a Krista, from the birthday girl. Just lights, please. Just lights, please. Just gonna have to click on that a few times, then it'll finally be like, ah, yes, right. Should do this. Was there a section here where I changed the lights to an orange color? Yes, there is. It's right over here by the food court area. I miss when the orange color was like a regular thing. It was a lot more friendly on the eyes. Now, I understand why they changed the type of light. I understand why they changed the type of light. It was actually really inefficient with power. But they could have just changed it to orange LEDs. That's a solution right there. Oh yeah, last time... Was it last time when we created the... Yep. The container fight in the firebox. Yes. No, wait, no. Fight in the cannon. Yes. Now, because there's a path directly across from here, we're just going to forego that light. And we'll just, I don't know, do this. Why do some games have this weird, like, drawing thing? Like, you know how when you move things, you see, like, a little bit of something left behind? Like that strange effect? Actually, you might not even be able to see it on Twitch very well. I'm looking at my OBS output. Oh, wait, no, you can sort of see it. That actually bothers me a little. I've been able to disable it by turning on and off motion blur in some games, but it never remembers. And then I have to see it again, and it's really annoying. Okay, we got to install some light in. I remember mentioning this when we finished the last part to Planet Coaster. We got to get some light in here. Also, didn't we have a thunderstorm in the forecast? Like, we're about to actually have some fun weather? Which may or may not strike this roller coaster. If lightning strikes a ride, it instantly breaks it down. And for some dumb reason, there's no such thing as lightning rods. This ride is tall. We should probably put a lightning rod here so that the lightning doesn't strike the ride directly. What do you mean there's no lightning rods? It was very well behaved. See chat again, the cat moved. Oh, there we go. Freedom. I get that. In Baldur Gate 3, in character creation, it drives me insane. Oh, it happens there too. Oh. Hey, Twitch, but I have a button. Oh my goodness. The 20 streak. Building that streak up. Heck yes. Oh, Planet Coaster 2 also runs really nicely. Like, my VTuber still moves around smoothly in that. Now, this is a far different story from when Planet Coaster 2 first launched. When it first launched, it was a shit show. That's what its launch was. But, unlike a certain publisher, a certain Paradox publisher, they actually give a shit about their game, and they worked hard to improve it, to make up for their mess up. Is this the... Oh, hold on. There we go. Why the... Here, we're gonna do this. And now I have to press the shift button every time because it's not auto-adjusting to terrain. And... Oh, no. Angle it a little. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move this window, too. I'm going to move this window up over here. There we go. Now it's easier to see everything. Oh, yeah. You could change the color of the flames. So if you really wanted to get spooky, you could change it to blue flames. There's a ghost here, but it is completely unrelated to the ride. It has absolutely nothing to do with the ride itself. Nobody perished riding this ride.
クリスタ
Love blue flames. So pretty. And they just really set the atmosphere, too. They default to orange. I might just keep it to orange for this one because we're not going for spooky themed. Also, I like how these are gradually... Oh, what's going on here? There we go. Okay, rotation. I want... I'll just put these in the middle. Why does it do this every time? Like, I always have to press the shift button. For some reason, by default, it obsesses with making everything float. Okay, you face this way. If you hold down the shift button, you can actually adjust the height of these if it's not cooperating. I have to manually set it to auto. Unless stick to surface fixes that issue. Yep, stick to surface. It was the solution there. I must have had that off because it was causing problems elsewhere. There we go. Making things look a little nicer. Now we got to get some benches in here. Path extras. Benches. Look at that heart bench. Fairy tale. Krista is a fairy tale. Had someone tell me they find my streams very cozy and it helps them sleep as my voice feels safe. So I'm trying to rerun a RAM for that, but I don't have OBS. Oh! Yeah, not having OBS might be a bit of a hindrance there. What kind of bench is this? Okay, this bench. When you select it as a path extra, it's easier to get the benches to actually snap to location. I forgot we made these pink. BRB? No worries at all, Corey. Oh, it looks like folks will be BRB in anyways. We have some ads on the way. Well, any of you subject to ads. There's a lot of folks who are immune to ads currently, so you'll be all good on that. That one little area where I forgot benches. Oh yeah, and you can't put benches on slopes. But I mean, like, what if you anchor them? It shouldn't be too much of a worry then, right? Those are stairs. I can't put benches on stairs. Put a bench on the queue line. They just set that rule too. Nope. No doing ridiculous stuff like that. Okay. Garbage bins along the main path. Yeah, they're not supposed to be anything too exciting. Also, you know what? I'm just gonna let time flow now as we do this. Unless we got a pressing issue happening. Well, technically, I should be doing, like, a little more, like, themed here. I don't know. Main path we're just gonna stick to as plain as they get. There's the ads. The ads have rolled, and it is windy at the SDS main base right now. Very windy. Now, I think today we're going to create another custom coaster. Now, I did have to create another... I had to create another less thrilling roller coaster, because that was actually a common complaint we were getting. So we built this one with the excitement rating of 4.71. So, you know, a coaster that's a little more accustomed for those with lower excitement tolerance. SLdr doing that shiny exchange and getting more than half back. More than half back. That's not a break even, but I have a feeling that the Amenda multiplier actually helped significantly there. Okay. Where do we stand here? Oh. Where do we stand on weather? We still have to wait 2 days for the thunderstorms. Dang. Let's go on each of these roller coasters. Oh boy, the waiting for guest simulator. Because it chose the one behind. Get off my coaster. $7.05. Welcome to my coaster. Up we go. Now we gotta wait for the clear. Flat face. Why are you not thrilled by this? This is called the weighted simulator. Have you ever heard of this part of a roller coaster? Ah, there we go. Those stalls. Those stalls are very nice. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. We're riding a few coasters. Then we're going to build one. We're going to build another one. Because why the heck not? Ah! Did the test... Wait, did the excitement rating go up while we were... What? Okay, then? Wasn't it like 7.06 or something like that earlier, and now it's like 7.31? All of a sudden, it's more exciting. Hey, welcome on in. I hope you are having a lovely time zone so far. I guess it depends on how much, how long guests are kept waiting up here. So that might cause, like, some variation. Okay. No, that makes sense, then. Oh, my goodness. Why is it staggering on occasion?
I wonder what this button does.
Hey, hold. Plaid Coaster's being, like, really shitty right now.
I wonder who that is.
Thanks for... Oh, wait. That was an RNG red button. I'm going to manually save the park. And we're going to, like, go back to the main menu. And we're going to reopen this. Something is freaking messed up. He participated in the shiny exchange. Yeah, I would like to load this. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Okay, let's reload this. Okay, so Key did the shiny exchange, offering 100. Hey, look at that! Ended up getting a mimic too. That means an automatic match right there because the mimic changes to an adjacent section. Shiny exchange for Jay, and you made a match. Lemon Orange, Luigi Lemon. You got 2 lemons, which makes the otherwise very low multiplier worth a full 2, plus the 0.5 times 2. Don't mind if I do. For some reason, Stretch has been extra effective today. Oh, or maybe not, because my bones are not popping now. Oh, there we go. 1 bone pop. Whew. There we go. Oh, that's right. Also, I gotta go into here, and I've got to pause the snackies. No, not disable them. Pause them. I actually tried to get more trail mix today. And for some dumb reason, Costco has relocated the bags for the, I don't know, 80th time. They seem to do this every 2 weeks. And this time, I can't find out where the hell they moved them to. So, great. Oh, my hip today, weirdest pop ever. Oh my goodness. Yeah, hip pops are very... They do feel very weird. Like, you feel the after effect for, like, the next minute and it's like, oh, that's... Doesn't happen often with me, but every once in a while. BRB, gotta go get the other cats the asthma medicine. No worries, Jay. Get those. Get all the kitties that need the medications. Also, everybody, if you haven't done, or now's a great time to mention med check. A med check. Make sure that you're not missing your own meds. While we are mentioning... While we were talking about meds and all that. Here, we're gonna ride the next roller coaster now. You're trying to transfer me from the bed to the chair and pop... Oh, gosh. These coasters are really good at making a significant amount of income. That's pretty awesome. This one just started, right? No, it did. Oh, it did. It actually did, sorta. Welcome to my coaster. Actually, this is a pre-built. A prefab? Yeah, prefab. There's the first dip. Woo! Woo! That bump. Yep. That bump is always fun. That one person was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Also reminded me of Luigi going, wow, 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 wow. That's not a bad one. Here's a custom one that we made. No. I would like, yeah, there we go. The one that's about to begin. Here we go. This one's a 7.39. And it should be a consistent 7.39, not always changing. Chain lifts. You always get punished for chain lifts, so you have to make up for it with the, gravity subject sections. Woo! And then, woo! Splash. This one's actually got a nausea rating of 3.11, which is a little higher than usual, so... Makes sense that some guests may have a unpleasant after effect from this. Whee! And then one last section. You know, I'm surprised the vertical Gs read as low as they did. A lot of those sections looks like they'd have a lot of vertical G. And that's that one. This one's lineup is very long. Oh, does it have a, Oh my goodness, the scenery bonus is still really low for some reason. Maybe it's not counting things off right beside the ride anymore. It should, though. It'd be nice of them to do that. Yes, it is called the Wet and Bumpy. Don't worry about it. And then this one, for the more faint-hearted. Yeah, for the more faint-hearted, because this one's a lot more subtle. This is not as busy. Yes. Let's just be upside down here. Mm-hmm. Wow, this one's not very long at all. Oh, but it goes, heh. Okay, it does a little bit of a backup thing. But yeah, this one's not really bringing in that many people. Income yesterday. Well, we just built this, so of course there's not going to be any income yesterday. Projected daily income. Okay. All right. Well, if I knew the line wasn't going to get that long, then I would have shortened the queue. Now people have to go on, like, a jog track to get there. Not that you want the queue to get too long. I mean, this is ridiculous. I don't have a very good, like, lineup tolerance, so, like, if I see a line that's this long, it's like, no, I'll pass. When does this go off? Oh, I think this is, like, nighttime only. Yes. 1,700 hours to 900. Mouse is so laggy. Maybe it's clicking out and clicking back into the window that causes Planet Coaster to sometimes do that. But it looks like reloading the park has gotten rid of that issue. That really obnoxious issue that shouldn't be an issue. But it is. You know, I've noticed that guests never utilize these. Well, at least most people are doing the 5 out of 5 throw. Excellent throw. Imagine bringing in a singular Grista into all of this. I think she'd enjoy her time at an amusement park. Okay, let's get to work on that coaster. Well, what kind of coaster should we make it? Choo-choo. Welcome back, Jay. We're just debating on what coaster. What coaster to bring in? Energy coaster. Oh my goodness. How energetic. Cannot invert. For adults and teens only. Can invert. Can partially invert. Okay. Maybe we should create one that's a little more, like, all ages sort. Spinning coaster, those are so much fun. They really are. This one does say for all ages. And it's probably going to be far enough away from the other roller coasters that we're going to have to move or get another power distributor up. Also, I'm just going to do this. Unlock the car spin. Oh, yeah. Oh. EFN values for this track piece do not contribute for the final EFN rating. Oh, okay. So block sections are not supposed to affect. I wonder why the variation then. Well, anyway. Looks like 30 degrees is as high as we can go on this. Oh, for Pete's sakes. A station this short? Why would I do that? Make the station longer. Thank you. Okay. Then we go chain lift. And we'll go to, I don't know, about here. Oh. This should be around the section we unlocked the car spin. Wait, you can't bank this? Why? Why can't you bank this? Okay, well then we're gonna early in the turn do a spin before we gain too much speed. Use the slightly slow train speed run to ensure safe ride operation. Okay. So we'll set this to like 40. What was that? I think that was from in the game. Wait, you can brake while turning with this? Oh. What is that weird noise? Wow. These crows are just cheapskates sometimes. What the heck? Those are all 0 multipliers. That is such... Seriously, crows? Come on. Come on. What is this? Those are legitimately all, like, the ones with 0 multipliers. Well, not every single one that have.
I wonder what this button does.
Button. Oh, jeez.
A button that transports you to Australia. Whoa.
Yes. Now the roller coaster can be inverted, you see. We have a brand new possibility unlocked. Oh, okay, there we go. That's not easy to rebuild it. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna do a lock spin in right about here. Hopefully the track is not moving too fast. No, seriously, what is that weird noise that I'm hearing once in a while? It's coming from In-Planet Coaster. This weird, like, metal flexing noise that I'm hearing. Little boom. But yeah, you can't tilt this ride at all, which is a little problematic. Means I don't want to keep the ride speed too high. Ooh, I would actually like to have this ride do like one of the 180s before the end here. Like an unlock section, and then... Oh. Oh, great. It's too sharp. Man, I really gotta stop with these coasters that are, like, really long and narrow. Okay, so we gotta provide power. Which means we need another distributor. We'll just slip it there. Okay, cool. Awesome. Got it. Now I gotta do proper test. I'm gonna also... I want multiple coasters here. Power used 15. Okay. Oh my goodness, my mouse is just lagging here. But it's whenever I click out. And they just use so much power. It should be lower on the excitement rating anyways, because you always get penalized for chain speed. Great. Welcome on in, Lucy. Welcome on in. I guess I'm gonna have to change this to tires. And then one of these sections here. I need to change one of these sections into, edit coaster. I'll change this to unlock. Okay, let's hope that things are a little more within acceptable parameters now. What about the drop? Yeah, we gotta make sure that actually happens. We gotta make sure the coaster actually makes it to the drop. I wanted to do an unlock there, but I didn't do a little dip like I'm supposed to do when placing a straight section after a chain. Need more power. Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, well, we should be good this time. We got our little wheels there that'll help us move things. Things will not spin on this first turn as a result, but that's fine. Oh, hold on. I need to open test results. Yeah. Look at the friggin' lateral G-forces there. Yikes. I don't think it went into, like, dangerous parameters, but my goodness. Okay, and I didn't want the excitement rating to get too high here. So excitement, like usual, you get punished for chains. And then you get this exciting little area. Okay, cool. This area, apparently not so exciting. Okay, yay. We didn't want to set the excitement too high. This one, we're aiming for a lower one. Okay, and fear. Okay, so we got a localized fear area, which is, yeah, that probably means the G-forces are a little... Yeah, the G-forces do get a little intense over here. Which I figured. I wanted to unlock the spinning up here, but we forgot to do a little dip. Vertical G-forces look good. It should be passable enough. Okay, so we gotta expand our path yet again. And then we gotta start doing some decor. We gotta start expanding our decor after we do this. We're not going totally out of this world with this one. Copy existing texture. This one. I'd like to add a path. Build it up to here. It's taken a little bit of a gradual curve. We're just going to curve gradually, and then more sharply. And then we'll go into these trees, and we'll place all the dangerous creatures in here. If you wander too far, then there may be a surprise over here. Okay. And then in terms of path, I like to change to the vertical one. When it comes to creating an exit, oh, we gotta create an actual exit to attach it to. Entrance will go here. Exit will go here. I'm not anticipating this one's going to get a lot of people in line, and maybe I don't want the line to be way too long. Yeah, we'll do the path like this. We're like, who the heck designed this weird path? It's like, oh, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This one will just be right to the point. Ah, yes, with no support whatsoever. Yes. Is this pigeon partially transparent? Look at this pigeon. Look at this rock. Got rock dove right there. Anybody using these tables yet? No? Imagine my lack of surprise. Okay, we got an entrance, we got an exit, we got to more lights this. I wonder if I could sneak in something via multi-select here. So, Pete's sakes. I love it when it does that. You know, like when you go into multi-select mode and you initially select something, it doesn't respect any of this initially. Like you have to select an area 2 times for it to finally reflect this. Pool or path pool extras, yes. And this I want to copy. Advance, move, and duplicate, yes. And then we do this, and we do, you know, roughly the distance here. Oh, and then we find out the angle is mostly good. We gotta adjust it very, very slightly. Oh, shoot. I copied the torch entrance to the other path. Well, that I did not want to do. So we're going to have to try this again without these. Okay, let's try this again. Oh, hold on. I want to select the gap too. It's alright, because the initial selection doesn't respect what you have selected anyways. There we go. Okay. I think we got this now. Advance, move, and duplicate. Oh, for Pete's sake. Seriously? It had to select one extra light for some dumb reason. Okay, we're trying this again. Stop selecting the path. That'd be real cash money if you wouldn't, you know, select the path. It'd be amazing. The sectoral leader just gives like, he'd just give like a blank stare if it was using like trying to use like newer gen terminology. Be like, don't even know what you're talking about. He has a vast knowledge of many different languages because of all the traveling it does, but like some of the finer things, like, oh, but these words are used very differently under these circumstances. It's like, no, it doesn't very easily pick up on that. It has to find those out, like, on a case-by-case basis. Okay, So, this time, we shouldn't have a light mysteriously selected this time, right? Fantastic. So now we can just do this. Sounds good to me. Okay, we're going to have to make an exception over here. I can still place this down, but I'm going to have to remove the one light post here. So we're going to move you because you're in the middle of the path. And also, I forgot to adjust the rotation on this one. I got lucky with the previous one. Wait, does this snap the... Yes, it does. I can actually just press the move button and it'll snap the path. Which solves a lot of problems easily. These ones are not really bothering me as much, but that might just be an angle thing. Because these are flagged as path extras, so they snap to the path. I'm not worried about these ones that are only a little bit away from the path. Oh, this one is sort of annoying, though. You move closer. Why was there one right... Oh. And then we got this one that's just too close. Okay. Minor corrections. Still overall less tedious. Then placing all of these one by one, placing the next ones one by one. There we go. This looks like it needs to be, yeah, realigned to the path. This too. Oh, shiny exchange. Oh my goodness, you almost broke even. But you did get a bird buff out of that. But itself is 0.5, a 0.5 multiplier. Very nice. So close to breaking even. Yeah, really worth it for the bird buff. Given that the crows are actually respectful of the bird buff. Only lost 7 shiny pieces. Only tush shiny pieces. Yes, okay. Do it to shiny pieces, no. No. No tush and shiny pieces, it doesn't end well. Oh, wow. The lights here are a little off, so we're just gonna... We're just gonna give him a regular move. Oh, of course, this one's right beside the garbage bin, so that gets in the way. There we go. Now, for this one, do we have any lights that fit the theme of this one? I just want to look at lights. Not the fairy ones. Not the jellyfish ones. This is not the right theme for that. Yeah, these are all ceiling. This requires a wall. Oh my goodness, these lights? It says resort theme, but like these remind me of like the old-fashioned lights or the lights you'll see in some government buildings. These like the orb-like lights. Which, by the way, coincidentally, coincide with some haunted environments. Because, I don't know, they just give you that vibe. The old-fashioned lights, they just give you like a different vibe. Is this a light? I heard a snapping noise on one of my lurking tabs. I think that means ghost hug. Wall light 5. These are all mounted. So what? Do I have to do a stand-in torch thing again? Oh man, fairy light bulbs. Hurry, hurry. Just my passive instinct to want to mimic a bird. By the way, don't mimic lyrebirds. I mean, they're really difficult to mimic anyways. Also, do not play back a lyrebird. Do not play their calls back. They will attack your phone. They usually make all those weird noises to assert territory. So if you're projecting that noise onto your phone, the lyrebird's going to fake that your phone there is challenging their territory, and the lyrebird's not going to be happy with that. I mean, you should probably not mimic lyrebirds either. But also, I don't know. Would it sound different enough for, like, our voices doing it? Oh, look at that. I can actually just place these down as is. I thought they were strictly wall-mounted. I'll put these down. Now, I can't place benches down here because it's sloped. But I think I can place trash cans. Oh, yeah. No benches allowed. I got benches over here anyways. And then I guess we need some lighting over here. What sort of light should we use? That's not ceiling, because we don't have a ceiling outside. Did you know there are no ceilings outside? Actually, I guess technically there is, if you're looking into aviation terms and that. It is the bottom base of the clouds. Usually you have to have enough cloud cover for it to be, like, a consistent ceiling. But that's, like, the height between instrumental flight rules and visual flight rules. Usually when you're just starting out as a pilot, it's usually just VFR, or visual flight rules. That's usually what you start with, because, like, start with the basics. I was gonna say that the sky is a ceiling, but the clouds makes more sense. Yes. The clouds are a ceiling. See, now when the dungeons appear, I have to actually double check to make sure it's actually a dungeon. Which, every time my mouse goes outside Planet Coaster 2, it lags. Planet Coaster 2 doing hardware acceleration? Yeah, it might be. Hopefully it's not doing it too hardcore, because OBS also does hardware acceleration, because oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, SLdr! Well, there we go! The birds finally decided to be kind. In fact, you got a match. You got 2 Cristas. 2 Cristas? What is this? There's only one timeline where there are multiple Cristas at the same time, and that is the timeline where Crista became a love goddess. That one timeline. Which isn't even, like, the main timeline. Main timeline, she does not become a love goddess. She also doesn't really take part in some of, like, the big battles that the sectoral leader has taken part of. Thanks for throwing a Crista. Also, I'm just gonna hydrate. I glanced over to the water. I'm like, sure, okay. Water's more refreshing than usual today, so that's nice. So, I don't know if I was mentioning it earlier, but, I know I was mentioning at least one other community. My vehicle was experiencing some issues with the, with its engine heat levels, but it wasn't, like, critical. It wasn't going to the point where I have to stop operation, but it was going to, like, higher than usual. It's like, ooh, okay, I don't like that. Usually it's just a subtle reminder, hey, check your coolant levels, etc., etc. It was a far dumber reason for me. I forgot to put the freaking lid, on the, coolant after filling it. So now I'm hoping that, that the, levels stay more within, a typical parameter. I'm still a little on edge because if we're still getting, if the vehicle's still producing issues after that, then honestly at this point, probably just gonna look at a new vehicle because that vehicle is just like littered with problems, and some of the problems, solutions are very expensive. Tie rod replacement for a 2002 vehicle is bloody expensive. The tie rods are operable, but, yeah, some of those issues, it's like, yeah, this vehicle might not have very much, lifespan left in it. And the heating system is starting to throw a fit again, because I actually had that entire thing, revamped previously, because it was causing problems. That was shortly after, purchasing this vehicle, actually, so, I know something that the previous owner neglected. Did get a discount on the vehicle, though, because of that. But, like, I want to get, like, a little more of a modern-day vehicle. Also, maybe a vehicle that insurance won't, F you up the A for. Because if vehicles are past a certain age, insurance companies just, they decide to charge you extra. Oh, this vehicle's old. We're just going to charge you extra because vehicle's old. It lacks the safety standards. I'm sorry, some of the modern features that that newer day vehicles have. For instance, the Teslas that you can get completely trapped in your vehicle if certain electronics fail. I think that's dumb, and I think that's a serious safety concern right there. Oh no, do I have to... So, I did apply the orange light thing to these. Wait, or did I? Wait, now I'm tripping myself out here. Did I change the lights orange? Yes, I did. Lovely. Okay. Well, this reminds me of certain cities that I've visited, where they've got an inconsistency of light colors. Some of them are orange. Some of them are white. Some of them are a tint of yellow. Oh. Oh, it's a custom color. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, look at that. There we go. All I had to do was select it and say okay. Beep. Now, we're going to dedicate this section to making the lights consistent. Not bad, because it would bother a lot of us if some of the lights were different colors. Because it's like, what the heck? Make up your mind. And that's what I think when I'm in like a lot of these like bigger cities during the night. It's like, make up your mind. What color do you want the lights to be? Miss when they were like all orange. Like, seriously, they could just change everything to, like, LED orange. Would have saved them electricity, and it would have avoided the issues and extra light pollution that white lights come up with. The white LED lights. Not to mention the general, like, cold temperature they cast, and the fact that more often than not, it makes people, like, a little, like, in a little less healthy of a mindset, because it's not warm. So I have to do this for every single one. Wait, can I get away with not pressing confirm? Yes, I can. It auto-confirms when I click away. But I have to click on the next one twice. So, really? Same amount of clicks. And before we inquire, can I multi-select and change these? No, unfortunately. The color options do not appear if you have more than one object selected. Even if it's the same object type. That'd be cool. But hey, it's a small thing, so I'm not too worried if that's missing. Plus, it went onto the recent color palette, so I can just click down to the color, and then there we go. So now we're going to add some scenery. We have built a coaster that's not too intense, because we had to build a few more. We need some options for the younger age group. Even though I wouldn't feel safe putting somebody young onto that roller coaster, honestly. Some of those violent turns is like, oh gosh. It's partially that coaster's fault. There's no banking. Okay, there we go. All of the lights. All of the lights should be orange now. Now, I think we're going to start just by adding some trees. I don't think we necessarily have to go, like, too nuts with what kind of tree. Wall climbers. Yes, let's put cactus in the middle of grass. Much sense. I don't know if these are suited for the area, but this is a I don't know, a temperate area. Yes, I want it on top of the light post. Oh, ads are about 1 minute away, just as a heads up. I actually noticed that straight away this time. Ah, and this one, I'm just going to change its flower color. Yeah, there we go. Ads are about 1 minute away. Although, technically, as of now, they're about a minute away, because it takes Twitch about 30 seconds to roll the ads. Every hour, I roll up to 3 minutes. Up to 3 minutes of ads to keep the pre-rolls away for a good hour here. That is a dungeon. Yeah. Whee! Maybe I should add to this theme a little more, too. Maybe add, like, another thing of coral in here, or... Coral. Coral's actually a separate category, so we can get away with this. How far underwater is this? Oh, wow. Okay, this is a tall coral. I don't think it would really like being put in this depths. I mean, we don't have to pay attention to it. Send you a DM, ask... You can add a note for someone. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Welcome on in, Jazz. Welcome on in. I always gotta have the folks who are riding the line. Okay, a little bit of this is sticking out, but you know what? People being creepy. Oh, of course. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I forgot to adjust this. Hold on. Okay. Can't have floating rocks here. No floating rocks allowed. Ridiculous. Change the terrain here, and we forgot to adjust the rocks. Nope, no, I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't mind it clipping through the rock. That could just be a natural formation growing out of a rock. But I don't want it growing through the path, so we're gonna rotate this a little. And then we'll do this. Planet coasters going well so far. This is still clipping. Okay, further back. Further back. There we go. Now we don't have any random path clipping. Very nice. It's not going to affect the scenery rating at all. In fact, most of these, I feel, have not affected the scenery rating whatsoever, which is ridiculous. Ah. Ah! Yeah, that's gonna... That is gonna result in a flag. A flag? It might even result in them being marked as suspicious, so... You don't use other people's pictures without permission. Oh, that's cool. I have to copy and paste because I can't find them. Da, 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 da. It's... Do, 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 do. Yeah, I'm gonna follow through with this too. There we go. Okay. Now, back to the planet and the coaster inn. Also, welcome back from ads, everybody. Hopefully the ads weren't advertising too many things that were unaffordable, because, my goodness, affordable in this economy? Our milk prices went up over here. Pretty much nationally. Our milk is actually quantity controlled, or what's it called? It's centrally managed supplyment. So that's actually something that has inflated very, very slowly. Like, compared to everything else. Thank you, welcome on in. While I was a little distracted there. Welcome on in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a lovely time zone. I hope everybody's nights, days, time zones have been nice to them. I've heard of a lot of folks being tired. Sorry, I might have started that trend. Not last night, but the night before. That was my night to, you know, be in bed for the, phone just drives me nuts sometimes when it does that. It just suddenly, like, received a whole bunch of notifications. What, is a cell tower dead? Did the cell tower die? What's going on here? Why are we getting that many notifications at the same time? Also, yes, these are incorrect. There we go. I had to adults? Understandable. Understandable. It's not something that we really like to do, but something that we are obligated to do. Here, I'll put a whole bunch of bushes right here, just by this particular bench here. That way, you know those, you know how flies like to hang out in hedges in some areas? That way they can get bothered by the flies that might hang out in there. I mean, it's not quite dense enough, so it might be spared the annoying flies. Other bugs, we'll see. The heather plant. The heather plant adds a nice touch, actually, so I think we'll place a few... Is it heart-shaped? It almost looks like it's heart-shaped. Next roller coaster, heart-shaped. Oh my goodness, making a coaster a specific shape sounds like it sounds like it'd be a big pain in the arse. Wait. We'll do this. Okay, and then we're gonna do this, this, this. This is a little elevated, but whatever. Yeah, there we go. Yep, some flowers to add to everything. I'm gonna turn this phone's notifications off entirely. Not even weather notifications. Also misaligned. I can see that. Whoops. No. Didn't mean to re-enable move mode there. Also, let's resume everything. Any notifications? Oh, good. No notifications. Fantastic. Sounds good to me. Yes, I know. We can open it. May as well.
Water!
Alright, everybody. It's another ride more suited for younger audiences.
Stretch those shoulders.
With the questionable nausea rating, but yeah. Thank you for the hydrate and the stretchies. Normally snackies would be on, but my latest trip to Costco yielded I don't know where the hell they moved the trail mix. I usually get trail mix from over there. And like they really love to do, like once every 2 weeks, they like to move it around. And this time, I don't know where they moved it, but somewhere dumb. Somewhere I didn't notice it. So, yeah, unfortunately, there's that. Ooh, there we go. Good stuff. Hey, hold on. Hold on. What? Hold on. Ah! Oh. Did that happen this morning? Did the past streams think? Yep, it posted at 7 p.m. It used the backup time. My computer was actually totally off for resting. I gave it some time to rest. It's a healthy thing to do every once in a while with the computer. Even if I have, like, virtual machines running and such. I do gotta give it rest every once in a while. And that resting period happened to go over the time that the archives are usually posted. I'm still keeping an eye on the variables thing. Make sure it doesn't randomly get blanked out. Sometimes I turn off my PC. Not often enough, we'll admit. I try to turn mine off once a week. I can't have it off too often because I got virtual machines and they're doing tasks. That wacky noise. Okay, so we were in the middle of putting some bushes in. Bushes. Rhododendron bush. Rhododendron bush. Okay. I turn mine off every night. I'm paranoid of my PSU dying now. Yeah, that's a pretty bad one. Because that's just like abrupt power off at random. Flowerless? No, I don't want flowerless. I want flowerful. Where's flowerful? Rosebush. Ah, yes. I can put this by the do not enter area. Roses look really nice in full bloom. We'll put those there. We're not going to put plants too close to here because these two launchers, they have beef with one another. Every night they'll start fighting. How close are we to the time when they start fighting? Oh, we're still far away. Time passes pretty slow in Planet Coaster. And in Planet Coaster 2. I think both Planet Coasters share this... Wait. The pink ones? The pink ones, the roses should just be pink. Everything is pink. Maximum pink. Just like Kirby. Not on the light, thank you. I'll put some orange. Won't really make them stand out during the night, but that's fine. And then we're just gonna put like some random like blue roses here. They're just here to troll everybody. There we go. Watch your step entering your spawn point. Some roses there. Somebody dropped some seeds and the plants decided it doesn't care about the surface and decided to grow there. Mistleaf probably did it. Okay, now let's start getting some trees in. Oh, there it is. Where's the trees? Right there. A Peppo pine. Wait a minute. I could build more trees to be in theme with this. That line is also ridiculous. Woo! Christmas tree. It is not the time for Christmas tree. Any other coniferous trees? Not spruce trees. Spruce trees are coniferous, but where's our... Well, cypress are big cypress tree. Let's take a look at the mediums. Let's take a look at the smalls. Wow, even the smalls are big. We'll stick the small then, if that's the case. Mango bamboo. Jeez. Ow, jeez. Bald cypress knees. Those don't look like knees to me. What? I'm sorry, what are these? Well, they actually are just knees. The heck? Christmas tree small. Italian cypress tree. Hey, that looks good into the theme. There we go. Okay. We can get away with some deciduous trees here. Like some ash trees. Japanese cherry tree. I feel like we should just put those in specific rides. Woo! Don't want to place it too close to here. People are going to get smacked by branches. Okay, and then this area. You know what? We'll stick to, like, palms over here. Sounds fine to me. We're sort of going for, like, aquatic themed over here, so. This little section. Yes, I would love it if that would stop happening. For Pete's sakes. I don't want to be in edit mode. Where is... Okay, I just got kicked out of the tree menu. That's very nice. Come on, trees. Ah, yes, I was placing some palms here before it abruptly went into... Get out of edit mode! Get out of edit mode! Now! Get out of it! I don't want to edit the ride. Thank you. Okay, let's try this again. And it went back to the top. Oh, I love that. Thankfully, I was very precise when scrolling. Okay. There we go. Just keep the theme on this side. We'll use a few different kinds of palms. Ah, yes, the classic palm tree. A tree that is perfectly designed to drop coconuts on people. I'm gonna put this over the main path. I don't think it occasionally drops coconuts, but that'd be funny. Right over the queue line. Perfect. Please sign this waiver for this coaster. Oh yeah, I understand. Coasters can be it can be dangerous and all. Now that, oh no, it's not the coaster. And then we had another kind of, we had the banana palm, which was further up here. Yeah, there we go. Because sure, we're close enough to the equator in a temperate climate. Yes, definitely. Keep it away from this zone here. That's the stay clear zone. I'm going to BRB for a moment here. I will be right back. Okay, birds. That's enough. Noisy rainbow lorikeets. I had to actually equip myself with a blanket. Our floor temperature... Oh, my floor temperature is really cold. Ridiculous. Don't like it when it gets that cold. Because at first your feet get cold, then the rest of your body gets gets cold because your feet are cold. It's just annoying. Birds were singing the song of their people. Oh my goodness. And do they ever. Every evening while I was staying there. I knew where to go for them. I wasn't staying anywhere near where they hang out. I had to travel a little. Oh, hold on. Free opportunity. There we go. Technically, you can pop a guest's balloons, but I'm not sure if that has a negative impact on their experience. So I just wait until they happen to lose their balloons, and then I do the popping for them. This is ridiculous. This lineup is ridiculous. For me, it's my arms. If they get cold, the rest of me is cold. Oh my gosh. I mean, if your hands get too cold, that can also make your entire body get cold, so that also checks out. So we don't really have much for trees going on over here. Maple trees? Yes. Whoa, okay. Yeah, that's right. Maple trees are actually pretty big. Yeah, do a coaster circuit around the maple tree. Oh, maple trees are gorgeous. They're mostly found in eastern Canada. It's like that area, the maple syrup is locally cheaper. But travel over here, it's like, nope, it's bloody expensive. Travel down to the US? Yup, that's definitely expensive too. I thought there were some regions that that had maple trees down in the US too. I don't think it was like a massive amount of areas or anything like that, but... yeah. Here, we'll sneak in some cherry blossoms over here. Oh! Sugar maple trees. Welcome to Maple Isle. I have not a clue, but I haven't seen any in Florida. I think Florida's too warm for maple trees. They don't like, I don't think they like hot and humid climates. Okay, getting more trees in here is definitely adding to the park here. That's good. I'm waiting. I'm eagerly waiting for 1,700 hours in this game for the cannon to start a fight in the launcher here. Neither do I. So I too am a maple tree. They do like their colder temperatures, that's for sure. And as I predicted, there's not much of a lineup for this particular ride. What are you guys doing sitting here? Oh, you're waiting for your group. One of them took a while to get off. Weeping Willow. Wait. Oh my goodness, these are the trees that certain birds like. The black parakeet, or sorry, the black cockatiel is the bird that immediately comes to mind when it comes to this kind of tree. They only seem to like this specific kind of tree. We got very lucky and got to see a pretty large flock of them, all hanging out in a few of these trees. I think they were willows. Black cockatoos are really cool. They've got the males have this like red on the other side of their tail, and that it really stands out when they're flying. And actually, hearing these very hearing these strange bird calls was what hinted to me that there might be something over there. Pop. Oh, somebody lost their fancy balloon. All gone. If you send them up here, I pop them. Go get him! Go get him, Rock Dove! You can do it! Look at these Rock Doves just randomly flying down. By the way, that it? Is that a Rock Dove? Oh, yes, it is. The Rock Doves don't even have legs. You know, they put a really good amount of detail into the Rock Doves, and then they don't even give them legs. Why is the Manic Mouse service badge already expired? Is it made out of duct tape? Oh, what the heck? Well, why are these crows such cheapskates sometimes? Oh, now everything's service badge is expiring at the same time. I call BS on that. Of course, those wildcard multipliers, they roll way too often. Like, they're all in, like, the common 5% pool alongside the ones with at least a bit half-decent multiplier. What is up with the RNG ones rolling so often? I'm trying to remember if I have a picture of the black cockatoos. I know I have a video. I don't know where the heck I put it, but I have a video of them. I want to see this area during the night. Faster, time, faster! By the way, this is game speed times 5. Look at how slow the time is ticking. Now, the thing is, 1 full day is 1 full day, like, if you go by the clock here. But if you compare to, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that, it's actually an equivalent to... Was it 1 month or was it 1 year? It feels like 1 year. Look at them all go. And look at this consistently long lineup. This lineup never resolves. And it's because I made the station too freaking short. That's the problem here. There's only 3 carts on here. If I had a block section, or maybe I have to have 2 block sections, I don't know. Then I could probably add another one, but then I'd have to modify the entire ride again. Not to mention, there doesn't appear to be too many rest-in points here where I could actually put one into without having to modify the entire ride. Like, this section I could, like, extend out a little and put a block section here. This is the biggest drop, too, so it makes sense. And then put all of this out more. And then do the same bank turn. Maybe make the angle a little more shallow as a result. And then once it's here, it should be the same as it was before. At least it doesn't increase the height. And look at it. Lightning strike risk 22%. Okay, once we get close to 1700, that's when I'll put the time to normal. I want to see the lights start turning on. Oh, that's another thing that... Oh, wait, no. They default to night only. So I can leave it like that. I won't say, I forgot to set the light settings. So busy here. So crowded. You go down to, like, guest level here, and it's like, geez, that's a lot of people. I sort of don't like walking down this path. So many people. There's a good amount of space. It's possible to maintain personal space here, but my goodness. I walk down here as a guest. I don't think there actually is a guest camera. Oh, they went on to ride. There's the ride with the super long lineup. Ah, yes. And then, see, this is much more manageable right here. Oh my goodness. There's even... Why are you going towards a ride if it's not thrilling enough? Why are you going towards an exit? Some of these guests. Oh, there's our mechanic doing the service. Doing the servicing and stuff. This ride is just sitting here now. Nobody on it. Oh. Well, every once in a while people trickle in. It's really, really dumb, though. Why can't you just let people off, like, right here? That logic I don't get, and I really wish Planet Coaster 2 would fix that. Oh my gosh. That was a star. Oh, hold on. Regular game speed now. The night shenanigans should be starting now. Even though it looks like it's nowhere near night. Ah, yep, there we go. They're angry at each other. Well, close to the guests it goes. Why isn't the sun setting? This is sunset time, is it not? Do we have that dumb inverse time problem again? Nighttime, where are you? I'm seeing subtle signs that it might be turning tonight, but like, I set the sunset time. I set the sunset time to 1700 hours. It is 17:07. Look where the sun is. That is clearly not set. Oh my goodness. This inverse time stuff is really annoying me. Fix the lighting stuff. Should have been like this by the time we hit 1700. Just makes no sense. Oh look, the line's manageable for now. It's nighttime and you're wearing sunglasses? Seriously? All these people wearing sunglasses during the night. They have no idea of what animation to use. We actually are starting to get pretty far away from the amenities, so we might need to put in like a little mini amenity thing. We might do that next time, though. Oh, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. I'm liking how this looks. I wouldn't go on this ride, but the occasional person would. No banked turns makes this ride very rough. Like this turn here, manageable. This turn here, very rough. This little stretch seems to be the best part. And yeah, this is the wind down part. Ah! Anyways. But what is this area like during the night? Ah. That almost sounded like a rumble. Oh, like, what? We're not supposed to be getting thunderstorms till the next day. Oh, yeah. This is a nice little area that nobody takes advantage of. I think we can start just by, like, putting some washrooms, I don't know, like, partway down here. So that people don't have to run all the way, because I'm noticing a lot of guests run in with their needs to use restroom animation. So we'll put another restroom over here. Services. There you go. Now you have a service. Yeah, imagine having to run halfway, like, almost all the way across the entirety of an amusement park to use a wet restroom. That wouldn't be a very fun experience. It'd be sort of like waiting in this line. It'd be that kind of experience. Look at this lineup. This lineup also frequently gets capped because there's a lot of people who go from the exit straight back to the line. So there's that, too. There's a washroom right over there. Or is it? No, it's right over there. Yes, go through a crowd. Walk right through the lineup. Exactly. I'm not double benching for large groups. There's a washroom right over here. Use it. Use the washroom. Also saying, go piss, girl. Yeah, exactly. Use... It's right there. For Pete's sakes. What is a washroom? I do not know what a washroom looks like. I will walk through lineups and pretend like washrooms do not exist. Lack of souvenir. Actually, do I even have any souvenir shops? I don't think I really do, actually. Ah, the balloons. There you go. Don't think that's enough to... I don't think that's enough for people to be okay with. You could put another one. No, not over there. If we move these trees around. Without making them look like they're clipping into the coasters, of course. Okay, you can move over like here near the other tree. And then we can do this. Oops. We already got a balloons one. I don't think we have one of these. I don't want to put up restaurants because I swear there's something wrong with them. As soon as you put one down, there's constant complaints about lack of tables and all that stuff. And it's like, but there's not anything I can do to control this. Small modular. You know what? We can't see in that building anyways. Don't worry about the support going through it. That's a staff-only area anyways. Guests aren't allowed to... guests are not allowed to see the coaster support going through the building. Well, from the outside, maybe they'll see it. Don't worry about it. That's always the part that I forget about when it comes to the amusement parks. Oh, right. Gift shops are a thing. Right. Souvenirs. Proof. Evidence that have been there. I do like the whole, hey, I've been here kind of thing. When sold at the appropriate place. I do not like the, hey, I've been here, being sold in places that are nowhere near that place. That annoys me. It's sort of like the extra. Hey, I traveled the extra kilometer to visit this place. But it adds to the value of the souvenirs too. And before you find out, it's like 80% of them are cheap, made in China stuff. But don't worry about it. What the heck? Okay, I thought that kid was, like, clipping through the parents. I'm like, I know you're supposed to keep your child close, but that's a little too close. You're gonna, like, accidentally knee them or something. or true to a cat's nature, they'll just zip across you and cut you off. I'd like to think that kids are a little less inclined to do that, though, and cats, it's like a built-in instinct. They always want to do that. Oh, my goodness. Oh, everybody! I think we'll wait until this day concludes, and then we'll call it there. Because, if I'm not mistaken, I think the day ends at 1900. So we got, like, one very long hour left. That one is so popular. Our custom coaster over here? Yes. That line never seems to end. Also, it's poorly lit. I should probably have some better lighting for this area. Oh my goodness. Apple bed. And there's Krista helping you with the multiplier. And Amanda. Between Bert and Krista, you definitely more than broke even. 17,000. Over 17,000 shiny pieces. My goodness. Jellyfish large, jellyfish small. Can I jellyfish small? Oh, yes. Yes. I like how it swings. It clips and it swings across the guests. If I put it on the path, it doesn't clip through, which is, you know, I favor that. Add to the theme. That jellyfish is so cool. It really is. I found out the large one is, yeah, pretty good size. I'll put it over the exit. And then we'll just, I don't know. Oh, wow, this one barely provides any lighting at all. I think I'll set this one at a lower level so that the lighting actually reaches the path. Okay, and then for some reason the lighting gets weaker over... Oh, probably because the elevation increases. Here, let me decrease the elevation. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That'll add to some things. Wait, was that always blue? The cannon smoke? Well, it's blue now. Might just be the skylight in, though. I'm gonna, also, I'm just gonna... Where's the button? Where is button? There we go. I'm just gonna stop raids for an hour here. Because we're pretty much in the, final stretch here. Now, the most exciting part for end of day for me is I get to see the next weather forecast. Always excited about that. Hopefully it's not just thunderstorm for 1 hour. That's it. Otherwise, boring. Super boring. Why did it sound like that fired twice? Very subtle light in here. And people in lineup don't get any light in. We're gonna have to fix that too. So yeah, I got a few areas we're gonna have to fix next time. Pet. Wait, what? Their balloon popped, right? Did they have an extra balloon in their inventory? Do they actually comment when they lose their balloons? That looked like a pop animation. Looks like a pretty chill area during the night. Aside from the areas with the lack of light in, which, I can barely see where I'm going. Look at this long queue. I need to fix that at some point. Almost got that guessed. Not that they care. It just goes through them. See? That definitely would have hit a guest. They're just there to psych people out. Another exit path without light in. Ah, here we go. The guest path, or sorry, the staff only path looks cooler. It has the spooky flames. Green flames. And the guest facility's in here. Sorry, staff facility. Which, in Planet Zoo, they actually detailed the inside. You can actually see who's in there. I don't know why they chose to forego that here. Then again, Planet Zoo also took decades to load, so maybe it had something to do with optimization. Okay, I feel like it's going to take a decade to reach the end of the day here, so I'm just going to speed things along. I usually go until 9 p.m. Mountain Time, and we're getting to those last 10 minutes. Are we progressing one day at a time in Planet Coaster? It seems that way. Except we're only on day 2 and we're on part 4, so actually, I think we spent multiple parts on one day. Refurbish it then. Don't want it breaking down. Hey, did that add to the decor of this place? It did. It brought it up to 11%. I don't know how it could shove even more stuff in here. Updates. Final Fantasy XIV, the next major update, apparently, is supposed to increase housing furnishing limits. From that pathetic 20 outdoors for small areas to, was it 40? Or was it 30? I don't remember. Either way, that limit increase is very welcome. There's enough space to fit more than 20 items in. Like, come on. I mean, you have to reach level 50 and reach a minimum Grand Company rank in order to get housing. But if you go through the effort of meeting these requirements... Oh, never mind. Apparently the day doesn't end at 1900. Must be at 2000. Hold on. I can tell when it actually ends by looking at the staff roster. And looking at the schedule. Ah. Up to and including 1900. Okay. Sakura English. That is a very ironic name. Ah, I saw that. That balloon's mine now. Your balloon is now gone, which means it is now mine. Are you the one who... Well, then go get food. Get some food. Latte Love Shop. Apparently he doesn't know how to pathfind. Getting distracted by everything. There we go. He's getting his goods taken care of. He's getting all of his needs taken care of. There you go. Yes, go to a roller coaster right afterwards. Sounds good. See, and that does instantly improve things. Fantastic. Okay, maybe we'll finish off before the end of the day, I suppose. I've still got it on as fast as we can. Hi, ads. How about you do us a favor and go away? Thank you. Look at this. I still have it on max speed, and that's how slow the time ticks. See, this battle's going on pretty fast. We'll watch this for a little bit. Honestly, it looks sort of cool with the roller coaster silhouette in the background here. If we added spotlights to it, that'd actually look pretty cool on its own, too. Okay, we're approaching end of day. End of day 2. We're only on day 2. Because time takes a while. There's the end of day report. Oh, hold on. Apparently I can't pause while the end of day report's happening. Ah, 5 stars, 5 stars. Let me pause. Thank you. Okay, that's where we can leave it off at. It looks like a steep drop from up here. But it's perfectly fine. Roller coasters are supposed to drop around like that. Look at how snowy this one is. That one opened up with snow day 1. All right. We're going to bring us over here. We're going to run into that really annoying issue again, where the break scene shoots audio into my ears, and maybe into your ears too. Can I see the scenes list, please? Thank you. I wish that video source would stop when the break scene is running. Okay, I'm going to take a look at who I can send you off to. Showers are departing at the SCS main base. I'm going to snooze the ads one more time so they don't interfere with the raid. And let me just take a look at who I can send you off to. Tempting options. Tempting options. You know what? They're both playing the other side. I'm going to send you guys over to Sylph. The other side's actually a pretty fun game to watch. Not to mention, it's pretty generous with its jump scares. I'm going to send you guys over to Sylph. Sylph is multiplayer in the other side, so that'll make it an even more fun experience. So let's get this started. Raid, target, there we go. Congratulations on the top 3. You get bonus gold pieces to use in future sound commands. I'd like to thank you for joining, whether you're here in Poland part, whether you're active, whether you're looking somewhere between, it's all greatly appreciated. The first raid message is for subs. But in the event that you do not have a sub, there's a message just underneath. Anyone can use that one. Feel free to use one or the other when raiding in. Whenever I have money again, I'm definitely getting the other side. It looks like a lot of fun. My goodness. All right, everybody. The next stream is going to be tomorrow at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. Look forward to FaceTuber Friday. Fun times. What are we doing on FaceTuber Friday again? Oh, we're doing Hightail? Oh. Fine. Did I actually put that in the plans? Oh, I did. Okay. I guess we're chilling and doing some Hightail tomorrow. Sounds like a plan. Oh, and Saturday, look forward to the usual. The Outbreak. Possibly some nukes, depending on how cooperative Outbreak is with us. 6 p.m. Mountain Time as well. Take good care of yourselves. Be kind to yourselves. Most importantly, keep being yourselves. Pretty important one, because that contributes to how amazing the community is. All it takes is being yourself. And also, it's easier to be yourself. Have a good night. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, no worries at all. We will see everybody later. Bye-bye.